to the honourable member for Boothby.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is for the Treasurer. How is the Albanese Labor government's responsible economic management repairing the budget and making room for cost of living relief? What are the alternatives?
Call to the Treasurer.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and thank you to the member for Boothby for her really important question and for all of her work. And once again, Mr Speaker, we're getting questions on budget repair and cost of living from this side of the House, but not from that side of the House. And that's because we're focused on the economy and they're not. And it's because since the last time the parliament met, we've released the final budget outcome for the year just finished, Mr Speaker. And that showed the first back-to-back surpluses in almost 2 decades. And this is a very important demonstration of our responsible economic management, and responsible economic management is a defining feature of the Albanese Labor government. We've been here for 2 years and we've delivered 2 surpluses. In the first year, a $22 billion surplus, which was a $100 billion turnaround from what we inherited from those opposite. In our second year, a $15.8 billion surplus, which was a $72 billion turnaround from what we inherited from those opposite. Now, that $172 billion turnaround in just 2 years is the biggest ever nominal improvement in a parliamentary term, Mr Speaker. And the second surplus is bigger than anticipated at budget time because spending is lower, not because revenue was higher than expected. Now, Mr Speaker, it's important to say that we do not see a surplus as an end in itself. We see the surplus as a way to fight inflation, to make room for our cost of living help, to buffer this country against global economic uncertainty and to pay down Liberal debt so that we pay less interest on that debt. And by paying down $150 billion of their debt, we're saving around $80 billion in interest over the next decade. Now, those opposite promised a surplus in their first year and every year thereafter, and they delivered exactly none, Mr Speaker. They printed the mugs, but they never printed a surplus, Mr Speaker. And we've gone back in black, back to back, Mr Speaker. We've gone back in black, back to back, by deliberately banking revenue and methodically finding the savings. We've turned their 2 huge Liberal deficits into 2 substantial Labor surpluses. We've done this while providing cost of living relief, not instead of providing cost of living relief to people who need it, because we know people are doing it tough. Mr Speaker, that's what responsible economic management looks like. It would be unrecognisable to those opposite, and that's why they don't ask me any questions about it.